storm.
Hey, it's your girl Z.
What going on? It's your girl Sis.
What's up, y'all? This your girl Jazz.
And this is
The Elephant in the Room podcast. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Can't complain.
What's up, man?
All right. So my name is Jazz,
My name is Sis.
And I'm Z.
and this is the Elephant in the Room podcast. So collectively, we decided to start calling this Elephant in the Room podcast to address real issues. What is the main real issue of our topic? So what our topic is today is why did we decide to start a podcast?
Yes,
Who
sir.
want to kick that off?
I mean, honestly, for myself, I wanted to. Coaching made me start. I was always shy. I couldn't see myself. If somebody said I would be doing this, I think they lying.
Yeah.
But no, just that people saying you should say more.
Right.
So one of those things where now you're talking about elephant in the room and addressing different topics that some people don't want to touch. I'm okay with that.
That's what's up.
That's dope.
That's what's up.
I'll go next. I think one of the real reasons is being able to use my gift that I feel like God has given me, and that's encouraging and just hospitality, making people feel good. But why not do a podcast with these two and be able to discuss the elephant in the room as well?
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, I definitely have to kind of ditto y'all answers on top of adding the fact that for me, why I, agreed to wanting to do a podcast was to kind of my calling, which is leadership. So, and part of leadership is serving the people. So use this as a platform or as a vehicle to serve our people a little better. So get our voices out there. So yeah, so clock that. That's what it got, right. So definitely wanted to use this as a vehicle to home in leadership. So yeah.
I think we, like you say, all three of us bring something different, bring a different crowd to us, and I hope so because, like she said, being able to bring different people together, different cultures together, and say, "Dang, that sounds familiar."
Right.
That's the best thing. I didn't have a lot of me. I don't know about y'all growing up to see it, hear it. So this is big.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I have to agree. It's big for me. It's something different. I too was shy. I still am shy to a certain degree.
Man.
See what I'm saying? I have to agree.
I still am shy. So to even do this, it is stretching me into, like something uncharted waters I never swam in, an ocean versus a pond. You know what I mean? So this is big. But again, wanted to use our voices collectively to push the movement, whatever that movement may be.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. I think I understand it. And as the podcast grows, y'all probably won't think that I was shy, but me too was shy. I was shy my entire life until I took a turn to work at a manufacturing company. And I think it stretched me to where I was forced to use my voice more than I had ever used it. So now being an opportunity to use it even more to touch and touch different people, different places. When we're speaking, I always use the term of I want to walk into rooms and be able to sit at tables and not be judged by my outer appearance. Just being able just to sit down and have a conversation. So I think God allowed me to be mute for so long, but then I was forced to be able to have these conversations and talk and meet different people as well. So yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
I wanted to go ahead. Did you have something?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm with you.
I wanted to touch on, I think you just mentioned not too long ago as far as, why us three. You know what I mean? We all have, other friends and stuff like that, but why us three? So I know for me, I think collectively it was a natural click. I met Z first. at our manufacturing job, and later on down the line, she introduced me to you on through AAU, and we just clicked. It was a natural click, and I loved it. I loved it. So, and I think we have so much in common from having different backgrounds, but for some reason our paths connected. And so I definitely liked it.
Yeah. Known Z for a minute from school, and then she introduced me, like you said, to you, and it was natural. Natural friendship, man, that's one thing y'all gonna understand, especially as you get older. It matters.
It's hard to come by. It's hard to come by.
It's very
Good,
much so.
healthy relationships matter.
Yes.
Right.
And they do. Like, it's a different support. They support me when I feel like I need that push when I can't get it from others. It's a different type of support. Like, they gonna tell me straight up, and I appreciate that. Again, as you get older, you appreciate a lot of just straightforward friends who love you, and they're gonna love you with honesty. So,
Yeah, for sure.
I think I have to agree with both of y'all. Us being able to have, I guess, similar but different backgrounds and able to put it together as adults, because they about 60.
Time out. Flag on the play. Flag on the play.
They about 60. I'm only 27,
still
but
sexy though.
60 and sexy. Okay.
that's it. Just being able to have, I guess, genuine friendship with masculine women. A lot of times you don't see that. And we here to tell you it exists. And it's healthy. It's no competition. It's no animosity. Is you are you. Like, we all three, I ain't gonna say completely different.
Right.
But we on different broads of the spectrum.
Right.
But we all, when we come together, I'm congratulating her, and they doing the same for me, and we want everybody to win, and I absolutely love that.
For sure.
I love that for sure. Not taking away from my other friends, because they might be watching this. Hey, girls. Hi. I ain't taking away from y'all, because I love y'all too. But I just like the it's genuineness, being authentic, and being vulnerable and safe. Like, I can call them and we can have conversations and it be deep, and I know it ain't going nowhere.
Right.
And it's some real. They gonna give it to me. Well, look, bruh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that.
I didn't do it. You was right now, man. You was wrong, and I think I love that as well. So
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, like, you killed it with that masculine representation, because you don't see it, and it's a weird thing. Like, we're gonna unweird it, because
for
we
sure.
genuinely love each other. We can say that to each other, and then appreciate each other for who we are. I mean, none of these women are trying to change me. They're trying to support me be the best Cicely, and that's important, because we when we did the self-love and one first podcast that we took, I still live with that, and that's how deep our conversations are. We check each other with just remembering some things we said.
For sure.
So that's important.
For sure. Yeah, and I think it's the best time right now to address the elephant in the room, which is we are a part of the LGBTQ community, mass presenting women who have collectively decided to start a podcast. And that is to also break the barriers, break the stereotypes of who people think we are from the outside. And so that's definitely the elephant in the room, So we are here to tell you that this podcast, as it continues to grow and y'all grow with us, you'll see the different angles and the different aspects of who we really are, the conversations, hoping to bring people on who's allies or who are in the community as well, that possess and can present different angles of them. Everything isn't all about whatever it may be as soon as you hear of a lesbian or as soon as you hear of a gay person, whatever the case may be, we want to break those stereotypes, and that's the elephant that's in the room with us today.
What do you think? I don't know this off topic, but to me it is. Have y'all had someone stereotype you, or what was the worst stereotype you've ever been presented with just seeing you or your appearance or something like that? Can you recall?
That's a good question.
That's a very good question. I can't say if it was a stereotype. I think, okay, how I'm trying to say this. I think I may look at it as they're stereotyping me. Because, as you'll know, I'm a prayer. You'll find out later. My relationship with God is deep. But, for instance, I had to do an event maybe 2 weeks ago. My aunt going around to other vendors. And she's like, come on, we're going to pray. So in my mind, I was judgmental against myself. Like, oh, they got this lesbian praying. But baby, when I got there praying, it was like, woo. Like, you felt the spirit in everybody. So I haven't experienced that. I've done it to myself. I haven't necessarily experienced it from the outside.
I think that's real. That's real. I think it's the same. You know, I work with kids. Excuse me, I work with kids. So I have, especially earlier on, stereotyped myself to not engage and teach them the way I know I can. So I'm very, hey, this is how you're going to do it. Let me demonstrate. And I would at first hold myself back thinking, no, you don't want to do this, knowing that's not even in my mind.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And because I think, well, they see this male presenting woman, let me, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I would say that because I don't think, beyond people saying I'm quiet or something, but duh, you know what I'm saying? I'm okay with that. But
I think with that, first off, another thing is we all are comfortable being women. We ain't trying to be anybody else.
No, correct.
So in that case, we set ourselves up because they see us as a woman as well. So when we go into these atmospheres or environments, as long as we are who we are, I don't think we put out, how am I trying to say that? I don't think they view us how we think they view us.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I know that. It was one of those things in the beginning.
Yeah.
Was kind of overthinking how to.
Facts.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
So you shoot yourself off.
Yeah, I have to agree with y'all. That was a good question because now thinking about it, I don't think I've ever really been dealt with, like had someone to interact with me like kind of weird or funny because of who they see my outward appearance. And so, you know, and I mean, that's kind of, when you look at it, it's kind of fortunate, blessed, because there are horror stories of other people that they can tell their story of how they've been treated because just on their outward appearance, not given a chance for someone to know, like, they have a degree, they're very educated, they're very, you know, whatever it may be, something deeper inside of them, and they never got the chance because someone cut them short because of how they present themselves. So, I've never had anyone to like, not in front of me, not to my face, you know, not to my face, and I'm thankful to that because I mean, I'm just definitely thankful for that.
I think with me too, I had the privilege of having an aunt. Shout out to my aunt Misha, who is a part of the community as well. And when I first came out, her biggest thing was always be yourself. Don't be nothing or nobody else. Don't try to pretend to be. So now when you enter those rooms, yeah, you see me as masculine, but when you know who I am, it's like, oh, this is Z. It ain't, when people, all my friends, it ain't my friend, my gay friend Z. Right, it ain't none of that. It's the Z. And then I can literally have a conversation with anybody. If it's a wall right there and it's a fly on the wall, I can talk to him as long as he buzz back. I can talk to him. So it's just a difference of, I guess, having that community around you as well to let you know it's okay to just be you and don't apologize for it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's dope. So yeah, I think us starting this podcast just in general was, you know, a great thing. I mean, it adds on another layer to who we are, what we can do, our range. And again, with hopes of having someone join us on the couch that can also embodies different angles, different perspectives from the community or an ally, whatever the case may be, with hopes, again, of just increasing who we are.
And I also want to add to that, if they're from the community and not from the community, to be able to work with people who are like us, to be able to show the world, like, they're not just lesbians. Like, what you see, I like to sit at the table and fool people, because if you judge me from my outside appearance, baby, you in for a rude awakening. That's what I like. So I would like to bring on other people as well, just to be able to be like, they were able to sit down with them.
Correct.
And, you know, different networking, because we are business women as well.
Correct.
All three of us.
Yes.
Very successful business women. So I think just opening this book and being able to network and just show that it's a great way to be able to open up, period, and be stretched. I like that word that's used, stretched.
Yeah. I think we just bring a lot. And the best thing, I think, just if we have another person, just we're learning from them, they're learning from us. Like, that's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. See, because again, to be able to teach some people, especially the younger generation, you know, to not, or things that we had to learn by doing. And you know, sometimes by doing, you get in trouble or you learn the hard way. So if you can help somebody else out, that's me, that's big.
Yeah. Yeah. So even with that, it's kind of like, so are we also saying that we haven't seen this with the plethora of podcasts that's out there? Are we saying that we have not seen what we are saying we're bringing to the table? What's different with us? What's different with our podcast? Because it's so hard right now. The market is so oversaturated with podcasts. Everybody and their mama have one, right? So what makes us different? Why? You know, what makes the elephant in the room different than everybody else's podcast?
I can honestly, I'm very humble. Anybody who know me know I just try to do my work, do what I'm supposed to do. But it's not a lot of Sicilies, and I thank God for it. So at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we bring, and that's what I'm gonna try to bring. I'm still low country, born and bred, you know what I'm saying? Fed. Right. I'm who I am. There's not a lot of people like me, and I just want to keep pushing who I am. I feel like I've held back for years. Mm-hmm. So to add me with y'all, and you bring your own individual, you know, beauty, I love it. We gonna kill it. I don't even care. We gonna kill it.
Yeah.
I have to piggyback off her as well. I think with me being so humble, we are different because just who we are, our names. But another thing that I also want to do as well is it is very oversaturated, but it's still enough for us. It's still enough for us.
There's definitely room.
Room for us to sit at the table as anybody. And I know we're going to kill it just because of who we are individually. And individually, we're strong, but together, baby, we're a powerhouse. And I just think that's all that I got.
Yeah, I think what makes us different for me is like watching. I studied, I guess I use the word study very loosely, but I went through a lot of other different podcast shows, and specifically those that's in our community. And it seems like, you know, like, don't get me wrong, we're going to definitely bring the jokes, we're going to bring the laughter, but also there's a lot of like sexual undertone to a lot of the conversations. Multiple sessions have sexual undertone, and it's like we're more than that. Like we could talk about more things than that. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know. So I definitely want us to show again our range of variety of conversations and our range of different people who we can bring on to our topics. You know what I mean? Everything doesn't always have to be sexual, you know. So we're more than that. It's just more than that. And then also, I mean, I'll keep it real with you. Let's grow this to where we are just a dynamic podcast. So meaning we're always evolving. You know, we're evolving within ourselves. We're evolving with the podcast. We're evolving with our community, our followers, our supporters. So it's just a dynamic that I also want to bring that separates us from everyone else.
Like she say, my bad.
No.
I was gonna say, like you were saying, I don't want you to, don't just label us. I would hate for anybody to just label us, because though we have our serious moments, and you're supposed to, we're funny.
As hell.
I think we're really funny.
She's the funniest.
I love it. I like to turn a story into something that you can grow from, but laugh. Like, you gotta laugh.
Right.
Because there's a lot going on nowadays. So we're funny. We could bring a lot of stuff about our business, like you was talking about, like helping somebody else out. Like, that's why I feel like we gotta be the new trailblazers of this thing, and y'all gotta watch.
Yeah.
I think I wanted to piggyback off both, but start with Jazz when she's saying the long range. Like, I ain't trying to just do a layup. I want to Steph Curry. I'm telling you, like
LeBron James.
I'm telling you, let's go, because if you talk about those things, you can run out, but that also shows how far your mind goes. And with us, we can give you, like she said, like a lot of deep, serious, transparent, vulnerable moments to where other people can relate easily. Yeah, the sex talk. Who can't relate? Well, we got some people who can't relate. I'm sorry. But, we want to bring more substance to the channel to be able to reach who we need to reach. And I think that is how we're pretty much different. Yeah. That's fair.
For sure,
Plus, some of these churn don't try to sneak on here. Mind your business. That's all we can say. Just mind your business, but... I don't know. We the next thing, man. We like to say we the cream of the crop.
Yes.
Top 10, top percentile.
Top percentile. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I definitely think and what makes us individually unique with what we can bring to the podcast. So, and I myself, like I said, the reason why I wanted to start it was because of leadership. So I think that right there makes me unique. My leadership capability, the fact that I can switch up like that, where I become very business oriented or very silly, goofy, act like I don't have no sense. You know what I mean? Just that quick. But yeah, just bringing that variety in between those two or three characteristics.
I'm gonna bring you some funny. I think I don't even try sometimes. I'm just really just talking. So I'm gonna bring you that. I'm gonna bring you different perspectives, because I really hate when people judge or overthink certain statements. Like, just talk about it. I really want to bring that communication part where I don't want to judge people. I just want to hear, let me learn from it. Let me grow from that. Or let me tell you my perspective on that. And then I think just brotherhood, sister, don't be confused.
Yeah.
But just what we have, like, you want to, after listening to us, you want to go and call your homie and say, man, I love you. And that be okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So just bringing that kind of vulnerability as well. So to let them know it's okay.
Yeah. Z, what you bring?
For me, first thing probably going to be spirituality. I'm bringing God. And then the second, I'm never serious. This is probably the most serious you're going to find me on here. Unless we're talking about something deep. Definitely going to be funny. Might be laughing at the wrong time. But, and Cicely took the words out of my mouth. My personality is I can understand. I don't know if it's a gift or what it is, but I can understand both sides. Mm-hmm. And just bringing that, because a lot of times we look at it one way. And then most of the time that's our way. Mm-hmm. And not really receiving it from the other person, whether if it's a mate or a friend or a coworker, you don't receive it that way. So just being able to play both sides of the fence.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
Like devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I like I said, I definitely want us to be able to say what we can bring to the table with this podcast individually. And then hopefully you guys see that and, just rock with us, vibe with us, with the podcast. So those are the reasons there. Shoot, what else is the elephant in the room?
Name 2 things about each other that you think. I know we said what we think we'll bring.
Yeah.
But what's 2 things about each other? 1 or 2?
You come with me.
All right.
I got Jazz got you.
Okay. Yeah. You hit it. You are definitely the level-headed a lot of times, in the sense that we might be like, man, what? That is like, because I'm gonna be like, what? Like, I'm gonna let you know, and you see, hey, you gotta see this. You gotta,
right.
But you need that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so I also feel like, I can call her in distress, but we're gonna get a nice full prayer. I'm gonna leave there fed in that sense too. And then from her, things that you've been through, you'll give me an example. Like she has that way of allowing you to see it in multiple facets. So I appreciate her soul a lot of times. I will say.
Yeah.
Thank you. For Jazz. For Jazz, you're gonna get the leader. You're gonna get the leader in everything from entrepreneurship to her. I'm about to say 9 to 5, but shit, just stay on the phone in the morning. And you're gonna get authentic. How you say it? Authenticity.
Yes.
Like she's gonna be authentic, and sometimes she's gonna say some shit.
Yeah, I'm a little crash out. I'm a little crash out. I claim that. I am a little crash out. Those who know me know.
Ain't little. It ain't no little crash out.
So it's the angel in the...
Yeah. Okay. And little crash out. Nah, she crashing all the way out. Yeah. But she also is going to be real with you. Like, nah, bro, I don't think that's how it go. But this is how she going to say it. I don't think that's how I go, but if that's what you want to do, I'm here to support you. Like, I'm here, like, so.
Yeah, I don't think you want to burn the house down, but if you want to take the matches,
that's it.
You do just what your heart tell you to do. So I am real big on that. Yes.
And she going to ride with you. She's going to ride with you to do it. Hey, that's why we're here. Yeah.
For sure, yeah. I think that's the Sag in me, that fire side. We're going to crash out.
Yeah, crash out.
But yeah, so Smalls, I feel like definitely wisdom. You carry that really, really, really big. And then just the logic. You're so logical, especially in comparison to me. Like, I have the logic, but I don't use the logic. That's the problem. Like, I have the tools, but I get to a point where I'm like, fuck them tools. With you have the tools and you use the tools and you build what needs to be built from it. You have the wisdom and the logic to bring it together. And it's like very non-chaotic. It's very peaceful. You know what I mean? So it's like if you were to use that to build a boat, I'm gonna get in your boat and kick my feet up. You know what I mean? My boat might have a little, little roughness. I might, do a little whatever. But you definitely have that wisdom and that logic that like I said, is unmatched. So I definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Seriously.
That's good.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Yeah. For sure. But I think again, just us starting this podcast, the reason why we're starting this podcast here, hopefully you guys join us, jump on board with us and help us grow, watch us grow. Just, ride with us, vibe with us.
Tag a friend, man. You know a friend that's similar. They need to watch themselves.
Yeah.
We're okay with that. We're okay with
in
that.
the closet.
It's okay. Hey, we've been through some things.
Yeah, for sure.
And
and
don't
we gonna help
nobody
you through it.
understand me, man. Okay.
For sure. But yeah, I think that pretty much hit it on the head. Unless y'all got anything else you wanna add to it. I mean, Elephant in the Room podcast. We're here.
Right. Look for our socials.
For sure.
Look for our socials, man. We're gonna have that content for you. To so much so, y'all hit us up with different topics.
Yeah.
That we
let's
can talk
make
about. It fun.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure.
Just be in the DMs with that. Don't be in the DMs.
Time out. Whatever your heart desire to send us, go on and send it.
Hey,
but no,
hey.
but yeah, no, I think that definitely hit on the head as far as why we decided to do the podcast. And hopefully next go round, our next session, you'll be able to check us out, listen out for us. Other than that, that's it. So Elephant in the Room podcast. Until next time, guys. Peace.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
For sure. Have a good one. Peace.
Peace.